everyone, and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to have you here today. I'm going to be doing my third cash stuffing for March, and so hi Kios. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. So we are going to be cash stuffing $1,676 today. So for 100s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 50s, we've got 51, 52, 53, 350. 20s, we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, so 400. And 10s, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 190. And 5s, we've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 10, 15, 25, 30, so 130. And in 1s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $1,676. So we are gonna start out in our monthly variable binder. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Friday, March 15th. So I just finished week of work and excited for the weekend, get a chance to catch up on some sleep between still being a little jet lagged plus the extra time change last weekend. And then just being a really busy week at work, I'm just really tired. So looking forward to the weekend. Does anybody have any plans this weekend or whenever you're watching this? So for date night, we are adding $30, so 20, 30, so now we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, so $90 in date night. And with our trip last week and then being so busy this last week, we haven't had a chance to do a date night, but this weekend we are gonna go see Dune 2, or at least that's the plan, probably on Sunday afternoon. I've seen Dune, the first Dune, several times on like HBO and Netflix and stuff, and I wish I'd seen it in the theater, so I definitely want to make sure I see Dune 2 in the theater. I'm super excited to see it. I ended up reading the book after I watched the movie, and I enjoyed the book, and I'm curious to see kind of how things shake out in the second part. And then I'm hearing a rumor that they might do a third one, which would be based off the second book. So I'd be excited to see if they continue with that. For eating out, we also, since we had our trip and been busy, we haven't actually really eaten out beyond all the food that we ate on our trip, but part of the not eating out has also been we ate out so often on our trip that it's actually kind of been nice to have home cooked food. So we haven't really wanted to eat out this week. So we are going to add in another 75, so 50, 75. So now we've got 100, 20, 45, 50, so $150, and this will stay the same through the rest of the month, less anything that we actually spend. We won't stuff anything else for the rest of the month in this. So gas, we are not gonna stuff. I've still got the $40 in there, and I still got more than half a tank of gas, so likely probably won't end up needing it this month. Groceries, we went over a little bit in groceries this last week, partly because we were having to pick up stuff for, so normally you kind of have food left over from the week before that kind of rolls over and everything, but with being on our trip, we'd eaten up everything, so then we kind of had to restock veggies and all that stuff, and didn't have any leftovers and stuff, so we ended up going slightly over in our grocery budget last week. So we are going to add in 75, and that is all we have in this. Households, We've got $2 that we're gonna set aside for the $1 challenge. And we are going to add in $10. So now we've got 20, 30, 45. My food, I didn't end up eating out at work this week, but did end up going out for happy hour, so I end up taking the money from that from my food. So I've got $7 left over, so I'm going to take the $2 for our $1 savings challenge and the $5 to put aside for our monthly savings challenge, and then I'm going to be adding in $15 for this upcoming week. Pet care, we are going to add in $25, so 25, and we've got $2 left over, or $2, two ones, so I'm going to put that for our $1 savings challenge. So now we've got 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 5, 10, 15, 25. So $325 in pet care. And I kind of think, so one of kind of my YouTube besties, Wander and Flo, she recently started a pet binder, and so I'm kind of thinking I might do a pet binder. So I'm gonna probably end up dividing pet care up, plus adding in vet, and I might add in another category that I haven't separately been saving for. I kind of lump it in with another category. So yeah, probably maybe try to do that for April, but it might end up being maybe May. We'll see. So yeah, so look forward to probably doing that, and I think it's a lot of fun to kind of have just a binder for just your pets. So, and you know, I really liked her doing it, and she really has encouraged me to do it, so probably going to do it. Spending, we have a 1 left over, so set that aside, and then we are going to add in $20. So now we've got 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, so $160. And I still have in here, it's an IOU from my mother-in-law to get a new purse. I like to use like a crossbody, just kind of small purse that holds, this is my current wallet right now, and I think I'm going to continue using it. I was contemplating getting a new wallet that would be, you know, a little bit bigger for cash envelopes and stuff, but I think I might just get like A8 envelopes to stick in here. I'm going to cover my driver's license, but I don't have, you know, because it folds here where you put the cash, I can't really do like a larger envelope, but I got a couple smaller pockets that I could stick them in. So I'm kind of thinking I might just get some A8, or maybe even go ahead and get a printer and laminator and make some of my own A8 envelopes, and just continue to use this because I really like this wallet. So kind of having something that's big enough to fit this, plus like keys, sunglasses, you know, things like that. And I've been having a lot of trouble just finding something that I like. I usually get stuff at Kohl's or Target, but I just haven't found anything that I specifically like. I've kind of checked out online a little bit, but if anybody has recommendations for just a very simple crossbody with a few pockets to put keys and chapstick and your wallet, larger compartment for a wallet and stuff, you know, please feel free to share. Kind of more neutrally colors like browns or something, because, you know, I generally tend to wear it like if I'm just shopping or something. If I'm dressed up or something, I'd have like a nicer purse that I'll wear. So just something, you know, very casual, neutral colors, probably more of a brownish, but could be black. But since I have a brown wallet, brown kind of works. But if anybody has any recommendations, please feel free to share. For toiletries, I'm gonna add in 10, and we've got a couple ones set aside. So now we've got $35 in toiletries. And then buffer, we have 2 ones that I'll set aside, and then we're gonna add in another 5, so now we have 10. So that is it for our monthly variable binder. So now we're gonna turn over to our annual fees. So we are going to add in 15 for this binder, or for this envelope. And so now we've got 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 30, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So 359. I was thinking 300, but then I doubted myself. So $359 in annual fees. And I just mentioned in my I think last video, this is my 3rd video I'm filming right now, so I can't remember which one it actually was. I just got notice that my order from Intentional Living has shipped, so I should be getting my kind of individual tab dividers to divide up my annual fees into separate. So once I get those, I'll be dividing up this money based on those categories. So get to kind of subdivide my envelope, so I'm really excited to get that. And I always kind of thought it was cool when she had those in there, so I'm excited to get those. Car insurance, we are going to add in 30, so I've got 20, 30. So now we've got 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 305. We are due for our 6-month renewal at the end of June. Car registration, we are adding in $5, so now we've got 100 in the bank, 50, 75, so 175. Christmas, we are going to add in $5, so we've got $30 for Christmas, and this is primarily to do like Christmas cards and stuff we usually order from either like Shutterfly or I think we ordered from Vistaprint this last year, so it's mostly just to cover that. Drops, we are adding in $5 for this, so now we've got 50, 75, 80. And for right now, that's going to be fully funded. That covers both our laundry and dishwasher pods for our next orders that'll come up. We're still doing good with our dishwasher pods, so probably won't need to order those again for at least a month, maybe even more. So I'm going to consider that to be fully funded until I actually order, and then I'll start adding money in there again. Gifts, which primarily is for Christmas gifts, but occasionally something else will pop up. So we added in $10, so we've got 50, 70, 80, 90, 110 for gifts. Gutters, we are adding in $6, so 5, 6, so now we've got 100 in the bank, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $119 in gutters. And that's just to get our gutters cleaned in the fall before the winter. Hair, we are also going to be adding in 6, so 5, 6. So we've got 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, $40 for hair. Most likely I'll get my hair cut in April or May. It's usually about $62 with tips. So once I get to like $62 or $65, I'll consider that to be fully funded until I actually go. Home insurance, we are going to add in 45. So 20, 45. So we've got 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10, 30, 50, 75, 80. So $880, yes, for home insurance. And our yearly renewal for our home insurance will be due in October. So just kind of estimate based on the prior year and adding in a little extra what we think it'll be, but obviously until we actually renew, we won't know what the final bill will be. Massage is still good. Property taxes, we are going to add in $70, so 50, 70, so now we've got 1,100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 305, so 1,305 in property taxes. And we have to pay half in May and then the other half in October, and we just got our official bill, so we now know exactly how much we need to pay, and we're a few $100s, or would be a few $100s shy of what we're gonna need. So I think next, because March is one of our magic months, so we get the extra paycheck, and so when I cash stuff or budget for April with our March income, I'll probably go ahead and just add in the extra amount in April, so in that way we can continue cash stuffing the same amount moving forward. And then yoga, we are going to add in 10. So now we've got $25 in yoga. So we are all good with that binder. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the tripod. So in our sinking funds binder, we are going to add in $25 for car maintenance. So 25, so we've got 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 20, 40, 65, 75. So $775, yes. And I just did a good bump up of a lot of these categories in the first video that I filmed today that would have posted a few videos before now. That was our cash stuffing of our bonus and tax refunds. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check that out. But we were able to add in a bunch of money into a lot of these categories, which was really nice, because several of them had gotten depleted or just were a lot lower than we really wanted them to be. So for clothing, we're just gonna add in $10. So we've got 200 in the bank, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So $290 in clothing. And I know my husband said he needs to get some new sneakers, so probably some of that will come out when he finally goes and gets those. And then I've been putting on some weight during COVID, put on some weight, and then you know, obviously working from home a little bit more and stuff. And then we eat a lot of food, and so even though we walked a ton in San Francisco, we ate so much food that I actually put on weight while I was on vacation, which always sucks. But so yeah, so I think I'm hoping I can lose a little bit of weight so that I don't need to buy any new clothes. But the other night I went to a networking thing and had to wear some dress pants that I don't normally have to wear all that often, and the pair that was always kind of loose on me is now kind of tight on me, so I was like, oh gosh. So yeah, going through, I don't want to have to buy new clothes, but might need to buy a few things. But we'll also be talking shortly how I'm going to hopefully try to work on that. So coaching for my husband, to be able to get stuff for coaching, we are going to add in $5. So mentioned in the past, he sometimes, you know, picks up some food for like the graduating seniors at the end of the season, or, you know, just something like that. So normally he paid it out of his own money, but we figured we should probably kind of have a sinking fund for that. So we've got 55, 65 in coaching. Health. So I'm going to join a gym. I've done the gym a couple times before and I like going to the gym, but like I haven't always been consistent about it. And also, I kind of hate paying the extra money to go to the gym, but I've tried to get better at working out at home and I've not been consistent. So what I think I'm gonna do is there's a YMCA close to my work, so I can just go there after work when I go into the office. Just bring a bag to change and stuff and shower afterwards. And I think because I'm already out at work and I walk right by the building anyway, I can just go work out and then take the bus home. And my employer, because it's a larger employer in Minneapolis, they've kind of have an employer relationship, I don't know, with the YMCA and several other gyms and fitness centers and stuff, where they'll waive the enrollment fee, and then if you work out a certain number of times each month, then you get like a discount towards the next month. So I'm going to cash stuff as if I'm going to have to pay everything, and then if I don't, we've kind of beefed up our health envelope a little bit, and then once I actually start paying, start the monthly membership, that'll just come out of our bills, that'll stay in our bank account and just come out as a bill. So for the the one in downtown Minneapolis, it's $50 enrollment fee and then $75 a month, which is a lot of money. But it has a lot. It has a pool and all that stuff, so I think it'll be nice. And like I said, it's right by work, and several of the other gyms in the Minneapolis area that are either downtown or closer to where I live don't have lockers in the locker room, so I wouldn't feel comfortable like going right after work, because I wouldn't have a place to lock up my stuff, and if I go home, I'm probably not going to go back out. So I just know myself. So where this Y has lockers, so it'll be work out for going right after work. And so today I'm going to be adding a $155, and $100 of that is coming from, I decided, so when I originally did my budget with me, I was gonna do mini Mondays, but I ultimately kind of decided not to do them now. I may do them in the future, but for now I'm not going to do them. So for the first 2 weeks of the month, I had budgeted $100 that I was gonna put towards mini Mondays. So I'm going to take that $100 and put that in here to help pay for signing up for the gym. And then I'm also going to add in $55, so $155. And like I said, 50 of that is the enrollment fee, and then I'm working towards the $75 for the first month. But I'm hoping I won't have to pay the enrollment fee, and then as long as I work out the required number of times, then each subsequent month I'll only actually have to pay like $60 instead of $75. But I obviously have to work out the requisite number. So like I said, I'm just gonna stuff this like I will have to pay the enrollment fee, and save for the first month of the membership. So now we've got 100 in the bank, 50, 75, 80. So $180 in health. My husband does a lot of like weightlifting with his the kids that he coaches and stuff. So I already had a basic idea of how to do a lot of the strength training, but some of the things I'd never really done before. So he has been kind of showing me how to do that and kind of coaching me so that I can do some a little bit heavier weightlifting, some like deadlifts and stuff like that I hadn't really done before. And I don't know that I'll get into like anything super crazy like power cleans or any of that kind of stuff that he does, but at least I can do kind of a lot of strength training that will, as I get older, help with like osteoporosis and just building up muscles and helping with metabolism and stuff, but also obviously get some cardio and everything in there. And then as the weather gets warmer, I'll be better about also going for walks and occasionally a run. That will help with some cardio, and then also going to try to eat healthier. I eat healthy. I think I just eat too much. So I need to work on, not eating as many calories and not eating as much, because I do love chocolate and goodies. So that is generally my downfall, I think. So moving on to home maintenance, we are going to add in $25. Going back to weight loss, it's funny because people are always like, oh, you don't need to lose weight, you look fine and stuff, but I'm like, I'm 5'3", and so when I put on weight, like, there's only so many places it goes, which is pretty much my stomach, and I'm like, I don't want to continue to put on weight because then I'm going to end up unhealthy, and obviously eating healthier will help me be healthier regardless of my weight. But as I get older, my metabolism is going to slow down probably even more than it already has. So I'm just trying to help counter some of that, and then also with eating healthier, help with any cholesterol issues and things like that. Because I've had a couple times that my tests have come back with kind of higher cholesterol levels, so I just want to obviously help kind of counter some of that. So but anyway, going back to home maintenance, so now we've got 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 20, 40, 65, 75, so $775. Home miscellaneous, we are going to add in 15. Now we've got 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 200, 10, 25, 30. So $230 in home miscellaneous. Home projects, we are going to add in 125. So 125. So we got 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, so 8,800 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 75, so 800, 875. Opportunities, we are going to add in 25, so 25, so we got 500, 600 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 710. So 710 for opportunities. Outdoors, we are going to add in 10. 100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 90, 300. Yes, 300. Roof, we're gonna add in 25, so 25, 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 65, 75, so $275 for a roof. Shop small, we are going to add in 5. So we got 50, 65, 70 for shop small. Tattoo, we are going to add in 10. So now we've got 50, 60, 75 in tattoo. Technology, we are going to also add in 10. So now we got 50, 70, 80, 90, 110. Travel, we are going to add in 100. So now we've got 1,000, 2,000, 500, and 600. So 2,600 in the bank, 50, 70, 85. So 2,600 and 85, 2,685, yes. And then vet, we are going to add in 25, so 25, we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 60 in vet. And we just took our cats into the vet, so that pretty much wiped out the majority of our money in vet. So that does that for our sinking funds binder. So now we get to turn to the emergency funds in here, but the savings binder. So our emergency fund is fully funded at 15,000. Education is where we need it to be. New car, we are going to add in 125. So we've got 300 in the bank, 20, 45, 50. So $350 for new car. Excuse me. So for Roth IRA, which got a huge bump when we did our cash stuffing of our bonus and tax refund. So like I said, watch that if you haven't already. But this week we are going to add in $130 into each of our Roth IRAs. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,500, 600, and so 5,650, 70, 90, 7,000. So 7,700 in for my Roth IRA, and then it'll be the same for his as well. So let's add in 100, 20, 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4,000. I guess 4,700, not 7,700. 4,500, 600, 50, 70, 90, 700. So 4,700 for both of our IRAs. 7,700 would be way overfunded. And next, our 100 envelope challenge. We are going to add in $60 today. And then we are going to color in 16. That finishes out that first row, and then 24. Once we finish our Roth IRAs, we'll be able to kind of make this our priority to try to finish this before the end of the year. But so now we've got 500, 600 in the bank or / invested, 50, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800. Yes, $800 for our 100 envelope challenge. Okay. And then for our Friday challenge, we are going to add in 15 today. And happy early St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I know it's on Sunday, and I'm sure probably a lot of people will be celebrating tomorrow since it falls on a Sunday this year. But it was kind of cool when we were in Chicago because we went right by the river, and we were like, in like a week or so this will be green. I've never actually seen it when it was green, but it seems like it would be pretty cool to see it in person. But so now for our Friday challenge, we've got 100, 10, 25, 31, 2, 3, 4, 40. So 140, no, hold on. Let's see, 100, 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $136 in there. And then we've got our $500 scratch and save. So last week when I did this, we scratched off the 75, which I never came back and fully scratched off, so I'll do that. So we're gonna add in that 75. So that gives us 150, 225, so $225. So we are almost halfway, and we're not even done for the month, and this will continue into next month. So next month will probably be much less that we'll have to put towards this. So let's see, where should I scratch for next week? So we will scratch. So of course we ended up exactly $25, so we will end up being exactly halfway at the end of March. So then we'll have the remaining $250 to put in there next month, so that makes that easy. So next week we'll do the 25, and then for our 52-week challenge we are going to add in $49 today. So I think that'll be fine. Yeah, so somehow I ended up $20 different. So not sure where that happened, but oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. No, I counted that, so no idea. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So that should give us $325. 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So $325 in our 52-week challenge. And then for our monthly savings challenge, we have $50 that we're gonna do and then we've got the $5 that we had left over from one of our categories that we didn't spend everything. So that should be, let's see, 150, 205. So 50, 1, 50, 70, 90, 205. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 that will go into our where did I put it? Put it in wrong spot. So add those in there. And then the only other thing I was gonna do is, in addition to possibly doing a pet binder, I have decided to do a home binder. So I bought this. So this is what I was originally gonna use to do the mini Mondays, but I decided I'm gonna use it to do the home binder. And so what I'm gonna do is take out hi Soda, you come to say hi. So I'm gonna take out, excuse me kitty, some of our envelopes from other binders to move in here. So I'm gonna do drops, gutters, home insurance, and property taxes, and that will help us also have a few less categories in our other binders because they were kind of getting really full. And then from our sinking funds binder, I'm going to take out home maintenance, home miscellaneous, home projects, outdoors, and roof. Let's go ahead and get these organized. So we've got, sorry cat, drops, gutters, home insurance, home maintenance, home miscellaneous, home projects, roof, property taxes, and outdoors. So that will be our new home binder. So this way we can just kind of focus on, use this binder to focus on things that we need for the house. So yeah, so with that, that is the end of our cash stuffing, and I really appreciate you watching. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.